Hello, everyone, and happy November. This is the time of year where our school is busy in preparation for our fall feast or celebration or Thanksgiving or whatever you want to call it. There are several other events from the last month that we'd like to share with you. PSD was involved with the PCBDA, or Philadelphia Chapter of Black Deaf Advocates, for their recent celebration. We were the co-sponsor for their 35th anniversary party, and it was a great event. Their MC was Aaron Loggins. He's an entertainer from the community. He was also able to spend time on campus with our students and share a small gift with them, as well as some comments about his strong belief in our students' future and their potential for success. There were a few other galas in the community that I wanted to make sure I mentioned. The New York School for the Deaf Fanwood celebrated their bicentennial and had a gala that PSD partook in. There was also the Willie Ross School in Massachusetts celebrating their 50th anniversary. Locally, the Partners Deaf Services Organization celebrated their 15th anniversary. And coming up, we have the Maryland School for the Deaf in Frederick celebrating their 150th anniversary. For all of these organizations, we want to say congratulations. It's a great time to recognize the history we have of the deaf community and deaf education, and we're looking forward to continued success in all these organizations. We hope we can keep supporting these organizations and keep them strong. On campus, there's some updates as well. The first is CSD, the Communication Service for the Deaf, which held their expo on PSD's campus. They came to talk about the various services they offer, their partnerships with the community, and it was a wonderful time to see them doing outreach with our local community, including schools, organizations, and this is happening in various states. I know other organizations are doing something similar, but I wanted to recognize CSD coming on campus and partnering with the school. Some of our students will be their future clientele. Our middle school students also took a trip, which was very exciting. I mentioned this last month, but they were able to go to the Poconos, to the Pocono Environmental Education Center, and spend an overnight trip there learning about science and the environment, and it was such a success. We look forward to doing it again next year. I also wanted to mention Heroes Week. We started this last year as an annual event, and we include all of the local first responders, such as firemen and the police departments in our local neighborhood. It was great to have the community members come on campus and talk about the important services they provide and help our students understand what their jobs are and what kinds of things are involved with becoming a successful citizen in the future. It was great for these different firemen and police officers to talk about what their work looks like in the community, and I think our students learned a lot and continue to develop a positive relationship. The Deaf and Hearing Communication Center in Philadelphia, or DHCC, also recently had a partnership with a local agency. This organization's name is the Automobile Dealers Association of Greater Philadelphia. And they partnered with Auto Dealers Cares for Kids, Caring for Kids. The spelling capitalizes CAR to play off of car because it's an auto dealers organization. But they were able to collect and donate several winter coats to our school. They collected several thousand, but they were able to give a significant number of those to our school to support our students and keep them warm during the winter. I also want to talk about our sports program. We are very excited what's going on with our athletics. The ESDAA tournament just wrapped up for the season, and our boys soccer team was able to win the Division II championship. And that is such a special event for us because that has never happened in the history of PSD. Either in the history of the school itself, 197 years, or in the history of the soccer program, we've never had a championship soccer team, so we want to congratulate the boys for that. We also want to congratulate our girls' volleyball team for going to the American School for the Deaf and playing a tournament there. There were 11 teams, and PSD placed 7th. It was great to see them do even better this year than they did last year, and we're very proud of both teams. I know that the volleyball team will continue to develop and solidify as the girls get older. It's also interesting to note that for soccer specifically with ESDAA, there's Division I and Division II. Division I was able to get a championship in the state as well with the Western Pennsylvania School for the Deaf. Division II won in the eastern part of the state with the Pennsylvania School for the Deaf in Philadelphia. So it's great to have 2 championship teams for the ESDAA here in Pennsylvania. I also went to the volleyball tournament and wanted to mention that they had a homecoming event in partnership with their sporting event. It was great to have so many alumni there and see the turnout, and I wanted to specifically mention the gift that the alumni shared. They wanted to honor the history of the school, and so they were able to give Jeff Braven a few different gifts. He was able to accept these gifts and recognize the alumni for giving $60,000 to 3 different areas of the school. $5,000 was given towards Camp Isabella, $5,000 was given to the school's museum, and the remaining $50,000 was a gift to the school at large. I think about that gift, and it reminds me of how loyal and committed our alumni are to supporting PSD. I look forward to the bicentennial in 2020 and hope that the alumni will continue to give back. We always count on your support and the contributions you make in various ways, so from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you. I also was able to spend time with the Hebrew Association for the Deaf this past Sunday. They celebrated their 110th anniversary, and there's a large community in the Philadelphia area that participated. Their MC was Dr. Lynn Jacobowitz. She was wonderful and did a great job entertaining the crowd, and over 100 people were there. It was also great to see the way that PSD continues to develop relationships with various organizations and agencies in the community. I mentioned the Fall Festival, but we also have an event for our younger children. It's the annual parade for our ECE students. They dress up in costumes, and it's not specifically for Halloween, but it's part of our fall celebration, our fall festival. They wear the costumes, and they're able to do that parade through the school, and that was a wonderful event for us to have on Tuesday this week. I wanted to also mention that DHCC is having an event tonight on our campus related to interpreting services. We'll be talking about how interpreting services are provided, different vocabulary related to safety, and so PSD is going to be the host for that event. The PSD Alumni Association is also going to be having their annual holiday bazaar on November 18th. The event will be 10 to 5, and then that evening they will have the Sports Hall of Fame for PSD as well. For more information, feel free to contact PSDAA. If you want to register or sign up for that event, you can do that directly with them. Lastly for this month is a save the date. I wanted to announce that PSD will have our winter homecoming on February 3rd. We'll have an all-day event with a special featured movie that evening, Hetty and Heidi, The Lost Sister. You may be familiar with Hetty and Heidi's work on Facebook, and this is a production of Bad Cats Entertainment. They'll be hosting the event here at PSD. For more information or tickets, you can look at their website directly. Feel free to buy tickets, but know that the event is happening here on campus. That's all we have for this month. As you can see, we're very busy. There's a lot coming up in the near future to share next month. Have a great fall festival. Take care.